Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to the second episode of our Let's Play some IXION. IXION is a newly released base builder in space! And in fact, this starbase apparently will move around. We haven't gotten to that place of the story yet, but not only are we going to interact with this solar system in general, but yeah, our space station, I believe, is going to jump from one solar system to another at some point. We're still in the very, very early sort of intro tutorial phase over here. Taking it easy, reading the text, appreciating the experience. We have some science ready to go. We need to get a tech lab up, and for that I need a little more space, so we're just waiting until this little box of debris over here, the supplies, is just moved out of the way so we can build a tech lab. Science ship has retrieved all science from the moon. Excellent. Now, Francis, I'm gonna need you to go to Mars. Oh, right clicking. I guess I should left click. There we go. Head over to Mars. There's another event waiting for us there. Cheers. Okay. Close this up. Fast forward a little bit more. There we go. That's finally gone. So, I think it was under factories. Still can't fit. All right, that's fine. Can I click and drag this? Lovely. Do that. Do that. And then, oops, it's not exactly where I want to build it, but I guess it's going to be fine. You'll do this. And then I think what we're going to do, let's plan on collecting it over there. So I'm going to tell that to be collected next. Go. Get rid of that extra bit of road. Build us a science lab, and let's see what the teching is like in this game. Okay, materials delivered. Construction begins. Using up some more power. I'm assuming what we're going to do at some point is we'll build one thing, go negative power, and then the game will be like, oh, hey, you should build some power. Here, we have unlocked a power thing for you. All right, arrived at Mars. So let's see what the deal is over here. The UN has established a facility on Mars. Its crew are currently lacking the materials required to repair a critical fault in their oxygen supply system. Submitted official request for Dolos for aid. Repair the fault in exchange for resources. So this is going to require 20 alloys. We got lots of that. Repair the fault in exchange for research data. Interesting. So this will cost us polymers, but we'll get tech, or refuse to help. I mean, research sounds pretty good, but we do have an excess of the alloys and not that many polymers, so I'm going to do this. Ship. Okay, yes, please. All right. Ha! I just guessed that F1 probably brings us back to the interior view. Yep. All right, F1, F2, F3 for that. That's good. Tech lab complete.
Transmission from Dolos's head of medicine, Dr. Abhinav Munshi.
Greetings, Administrator. I'm Dr. Abhinav Munshi, Dolos expert in compartmentalism and medicine, and a member of the Marduk Council. I'm glad to finally meet you, even in this digital manner. Your psychological test results were quite impressive. My friend and colleague, Philip Stanford, couldn't be here today. So I will take the role of introducing you to the final stages of the VOHLE engine integration. Before we get into that, however, we would like you to complete the testing station's exploration and enhancement capabilities. You'll then be able to begin researching the EVA airlock and assess its compatibility with the Tycoon's core systems. I hope that the work of our team will ensure that you're equipped to deal with most situations you encounter.
Oh, and we get a pulsing yellow over here on the planetary system map.
Stanford
Nice.
would like me to remind you that space is a far less fanciful and forgiving environment than science fiction would have us believe. It would be wise to remember that.
Okay. Construct the VOHLE engine. Well, first, let me go to the planetary map. Check out on Mars. Ah, so there we go. So we got some more polymers. Oxygen system's been repaired. Relationship between Dolos and our competitors improved 36%. So the cargo ship's coming back. Do I have to get you to deliver the science? I'm guessing not. Science is not a physical thing. No, we have tons of it. I might tell Francis to come home anyway. It doesn't seem like a terrible idea. Anything else of note here? Yeah, Mars healthy competition. Arrived at Mars. Okay, all good. Research EVA technology via the technology tree. Okay, well, it's not really a tree. Well, I guess it's a tree if you're looking at it, a cut tree with rings. So EVA airlock is what the quest is prompting us to do. We got the probe launcher here as well. Insect farm. I guess that's how we get some food. Well, let's do the EVA airlock first. And yeah, oh, there are multiple levels indeed. Wow. Okay. Can we see? Oh yeah, we do see the progression on the screen. User interface for this feels really nice. Yeah, so far, absolutely no complaints about the user interface, both in terms of like the interaction with buttons as well as the information being displayed on screen. And I've talked about before that like when you're playing any sort of strategy or simulation game, one of the biggest things is how do you convey all the information a player needs without having the screen being too cluttered and without requiring too many clicks to get through it, right? Which is kind of a battle, but so far it feels pretty good. Okay, the EVA airlock has been researched. There we go. So we need to build it. We got a little a little plus on the space show tab to let us know that there's a new constructible. Repairs up to 48 units of hull per cycle. Oh yeah, because we do have a hull integrity. I can construct exterior structure. There's exterior structures. Okay, well, let's clear these two buildings out. Assuming we've got enough storage for that. Looks like it should be okay, hopefully. I mean, I guess I could build random whatevers. Okay, that's been unlocked. Do I start researching the next tree? These are locked. Technology tier 2 is required to unlock it. Okay, I wasn't going to look for this right away, but I was curious what it was. I kind of feel like I should research the insect farm before we run out of food. Even though the tutorial hasn't asked me to do that yet. We've only got 15 more food left currently, so that seems a little sketchy. Okay, that's done. Let me go and tear down the road that currently we don't need. The airlock. Pop it down over there. And yeah, we'll probably end up building a straight line road across here afterwards, but for now we'll leave that there because we do need access to the little debris over here. Okay, that is going to take a bunch of material. We've got plenty of it banked. I'm going to wait to like remove the like supply pits so that I can figure out like where we're going to be like needing to expand to and clear those out, since apparently some of these constructions are huge. Although I'm tempted to just clear this now. That probably will give us enough room. You know what? Oh, and a lot of these are actually minuscule amounts of stuff. Yeah, okay. We can clear all that out. That's going to be okay. And then I can straighten this road out. Although, the spacing here is not terribly ideal afterwards. We'll see. Yeah, we have very little food left. If we run out of food, I wonder if we would have gotten a prompt to build the insect thing, or we'll get some other event to, like, trade for food or something. I guess we're going to find out soon. I wonder if I'm just progressing through this tutorial super slowly. Current trust nearly maxing itself out. I usually at these games, the first time through anyway, I really like to do things via the tutorial prompts, so I don't skip ahead and then miss, like, important context for things. But maybe I've gone too slow. Okay, that's done. So what I'm going to do is road across that way. And then do that. Okay. Oh, not reachable right now because the road is broken. Well, actually, I guess it can't be... It says construction pause, but I guess because this guy is still here. He's already here. He's locked into the construction. But yeah, if someone wants to do these roads for me. Oh, insect farm has been locked. Okay, I'm not going to build it quite yet. I'm going to wait until we're officially out of food and see what happens. Hey! We're out of power!
Electricity generation. Sector 1's power demand has overloaded. Stanford's routines recommend that you construct an external solar panel to boost overall
External solar panels, which is why we're going to need this. How come this road isn't being built? With an active EVA airlock, the Tycoon's crew is able to manage the station's exterior, repair the hull, and build contraptions such as solar panels to generate more power. Yeah, go okay. Exterior view, multiple EVA airlocks can speed up exterior activities. Great. Oh, what's here? Event. Administrator, reports being received relating to Bargeville Clane optimization protocols above the Tycoon indicate that crew members are being overworked. Although Dolos employment contracts make it clear that a high degree of flexibility is required, this situation is beginning to take its toll on morale. It would be pragmatic to deploy additional crew members or reduce number of concurrently active workplaces. We can request additional staff or working a few more hours when the future of humanity is at stake is hardly a sacrifice. Push on. Well, we'll get more people. Okay, bring the workers. Okay, 20 people ready to go. Is this a, is this a cargo thing? Yeah, there you go. So yes, we have a blackout. The problem is, did I F myself up by blocking off this road here? Can I prompt a construction to happen here? Can I turn off things? Okay, power restored by stopping the science for now. I was wondering if maybe construction couldn't happen. Probably not, right? Because construction happens with the workshop. If the workshop has no power, that's probably why the construction wasn't happening. Let me go and change my mind about this. Okay. Okay, workers coming. All right, this is reconnected again. So now let's build solar panels. Oh! Okay, so there's construction that you can do. Oh, and that's how we build the VOHLE engine as well. Okay. Build small solar panel. Hull repair will be that's fine because we're not doing any. Okay. Ooh, we can zoom out. Working conditions. Most buildings need workers in order to function. However, if a sector doesn't have enough workers, its inhabitants' working conditions will deteriorate in order to keep the facilities running correctly. Working conditions are based on total workers needed in active buildings to run the sector and the number of fit workers present in the sector. Injured or starving crew are not able to work. 4 levels of working conditions. Optimal, extra hours, overwork, danger. If you don't have enough workers in the sector, working conditions for present workers will start to deteriorate. The worse the working conditions in the sector, the less safe workplaces will be, lead to accidents. Working conditions can be checked in the sector view at the bottom left corner of the screen. To improve working conditions, either turn off some buildings or increase the effective sector's population of workers by awakening cryopods or transferring crew from other sectors. We do have a few more pop-ups over here. I mean, power seems pretty straightforward. Specialization. Oh, wait. Sector becomes specialized in discipline with a certain number of buildings of the same type. Oh! I had noticed a specialization for population. I had assumed that was just indicating, that, like, you know, this is the need it fulfills or whatever. But I guess if one sector is just filled with population buildings, then we'll get a boost. The mess hall? Yeah, the mess hall does count as population, as well as food. You've got nothing. You are industry. You are space, which the airlocks are as well. Okay. Obviously, our first sector is going to be a mishmash of everything, but yeah. All right, let's max the speed up. So looking for those solar panels to be done. Let's get a couple more of these little guys cleared. All right, solar panel is there, so I can turn on our research lab once again and have some go juice. All right, now we got to build the VOHLE engine, which was external systems. VOHLE engines allow the Tycoon to traverse self-similar space. Blam. And that did use a bunch of material, so we can actually go ahead and tell this to clear even more, because that was 100. Oh, Oceanobi supplies have been... Oh! Does that mean there's more food waiting for us there? Yeah, our cargo ship just went out and picked that up for us. Okay. Yeah, we've got no food, but that got supplied. And I did research the insect farm. So there we go. What was it? 1 food after 1 cycle. And we definitely need more food than that, because we need, I think every unit of population, or every 10 needed 1 food. So I think it was 500 units of population needed 50 food. I just can't remember if that was daily, or... Alright, but how much food? Every 5 cycles. I don't remember. It told us somewhere, but if I mouse over, say food, can we get an idea? Food is stored for 1 meal, 10 units of food consumed per meal. Right, because we have 100 people, so that makes sense. I'm guessing they have a meal every day. So we need 10 food per cycle. Oh, okay, average balance. Duh, it's right there. Oh, tutorial, production basics. Food can be produced on the station by food-producing buildings, ensuring your survival even with external food sources. Insect farms generate periodically farm capacity. Insect farms will not operate when full, need to be emptied. Make sure you have a stockpile in the sector. We do have a stockpile, and we do have this now. And yeah, I don't think that's going to be enough, but right now we are being supported by external things. So we've got 1 set up, that's okay. Oh, right, we do have some homelessness because we did get some new people. It'd be nice if there was a shortcut to just, like, copy a building. I'm a big fan of when I'm building, just, like, let me just click on an existing one. Maybe I'll do that. I was like, well, maybe there's going to be some other type of space thing in there. So conditions are optimal. We need 93 workers. We have 99. Did we lose one at some point? Maybe someone's injured? Because I know we did have the injury, but I built the infirmary right away. Maybe it didn't get built quickly enough. All right, we are done with the VOHLE engine. Hello.
Administrator, because of your continued successful management of the Tycoon, Dolos have authorized the dispatch of new crew members and food supplies.
New crew members
Please
and food supplies.
assure
Good.
that they have suitable accommodation once you reach Proxima Centauri. Administrator, a new request awaits your
Depart
attention.
the solar system. Oh, we have an event over here at the dining hall. Food supplies are dwindling despite clan control protocols. Some crew members have become aware of this. They are worried food will soon run out. Make a public commitment to increase food production to squash any simmering rumors among your management. Yeah, there will be 3 insect farms within 10 cycles. Sounds fine. Food. Insect. I promise you more bugs. Okay. Well, that'll bring our total up. Yeah, we're not quite enough right now, but very soon we'll be able to clean up the rest of that. So I'll go ahead and set it to be flagged to do that. Build this. Bring the remaining workers from the Urshnavi on board. So that should be happening with our cargo ship, because it is set to pick up peeps. There it is. Cargo ship is traveling. It's picking up some food at the same time. Great. Although we do have some food stored now. But yeah, we'll get some food production going on. Maybe they do eat once every 5 cycles, after all. So I did remember seeing a 5 somewhere. And I'm starting to get that vibe from this screen, right? Because it's divided by 5 cycles. So presumably, if we're making 1 food per cycle at each one of these, we are going to be okay, which I guess is why the tutorial event kind of prompted us to do this. All right, half the new workers have been brought on board. We're going to need some more housing, though. Jeez. What I'll do is I'll build a block of houses over there, a little bit more, too. Okay. We need more than this, but there was a meal cycle. Okay. No, this is cycle 1, and then they do eat. I don't know. Okay, they have arrived. Hello.
Administrator, the different phases of preparation, calibration, and verification were successfully completed. You must now start the VOHLE bonding procedure. Dolos protocols now deem you competent to gather resources, knowledge, and test colonization routines once you reach Proxima Centauri. Before you do so, Vanir Dolos, Marduk Council founder and Dolos CEO, wants to talk to you.
Hello, Administrator.
Hello.
I'm glad to see that you have managed to complete your assignments in preparation for this unique moment in history. You must understand that this is not simply another chapter in humanity's story. The book of our life on Earth is over, and we stand now at its epilogue. It saddens me to think that there are many who have yet to comprehend the reality of our situation. We've endured endless cycles of war, crisis, and famine. Still, the worst is yet to come. There are others like Dolos who have prepared for this outcome, but most of our kind remain sheltered from the horror of the predicament we find ourselves in. This pale ghost of civilization will wither and die, and with it, the tenets and values of the past. As we prepare to leave this system for the first time, perhaps we must decide which fragments we will pick up and take forward with us. Through Dolos, I am offering mankind an alternative means of survival. The Tycoon is a tablet upon which we will carve our new history. Do you recognize why I have done all of this? Having foreseen our fate,
I mean, you're a little full of yourself, but you're not wrong.
I set about fashioning the ropes and tying the knots that would bind together this magnificent ship. It is true that our time in this world is brief, but at least I can rest assured knowing that my legacy will endure for eons. Farewell, Administrator. For the few who stand in the light and the many who dwell in the dark, you carry the fate of us all.
Okay. Move the Tycoon into orbit of the moon. Wait, I can move myself? Electrokinetic propulsors, or EKP for short, enable movement of the Tycoon between stellar objects and various points of interest within a planetary system. Powering the EKP engines require all the station's power. Batteries will activate over a period of Tycoon travel if present. If a blackout occurs during EKP movement, it will resolve itself automatically when the station has arrived at its destination. Issuing orders. In order to issue a travel order, click the Tycoon icon located on the bottom of the screen of the planetary system map. Once the order has been issued, EKP travel cannot be cancelled. Points of interest can be planets, space stations, and more. When the Tycoon is moving, its hull deteriorates at a faster rate than when it's idle. Okay. So we're currently in orbit around the Earth. They want us to move in orbit around the moon. All power from the main grid will be diverted to the EKP systems during the 0.7 cycle Tycoon movement. Sectors will be powered by batteries during this time. Okay. Woo! Cutscene! I really want to play Kerbal now. I'm just saying. Alright, moving batteries. Do we have some batteries? No. Okay, I was gonna say, so everything's shut down in here right now. Fine. Moving to the moon. Ooh, okay. Tutorial system jumps. The VOHLE engine enables space travel between planetary systems. In order to use the VOHLE engine, it requires time to charge before being able to perform a jump. During the system, all the Tycoon's power will be redirected towards the engine. Batteries will activate. Okay. Oh, we're actually still moving technically as well. Alright, orbit around the moon. Francis, can I, tell you to come home? Okay, VOHLE engine ready for activation. Alright. I'm hoping we bring our ships with us when we jump. I'm assuming. All power, yep, 0.5. Groovy. Clearly we're gonna have to research some batteries.
All ships must return to the Tycoon before VOHLE
So,
initiation.
no spoilers, but you're gonna want to watch this. All ships must return. Okay. Did they do that on their own? Oh yeah, hull integrity did go down. Initiate VOHLE jump. Yes. And we got the achievement without breaking a few eggs. Enjoy. I know this one from the demo. Oh god, that looks cool. The visuals in this game are top notch. for a little builder game, base builder. Really, everything's quite good. That looked really cool. Really cool. I guess these are like the gravity wells of various stars that we're just skipping through. Oh, man. Or maybe they're like sort of hyperspace breach points. Okay, here we go. Applause! Yay! Oh, the ship's gonna be launched. We're making our first space jump. What a great day for humanity.
The Earth, our home, she is unique. Held in its bosom are the ingredients of evolution. Beyond raw survival, beyond the safety of comfort, we, humanity, pursue something greater. We have learnt, persevered, shaped our knowledge from that which is found in the furthest realms of science. However, humanity has brought destruction to the earth, polluted its blood, choked its breath. Today we are paying the price for this. We know the taste of a dying world. But the earth is not to be our grave. A mother does not wish to see her children disappear with her. She wishes to see instead courage in her children, to carry on. Dolos carries this courage. We have gone further than any nation, moved faster than any corporation, hand in hand with those who, like us, carry that courage. The Tycoon Station is both an epilogue of these endeavors and a prologue to humanity's next steps. Our Council of Scientists leads the vanguard. They know, as do we all, that the survival of humanity now depends on what we glimpse out there in the dark. That we are masters of our own destiny. That we must go as a species bound together, pushing further into the unknown. We set sail on this new sea because there is hope to be found, horizons to explore, and because our very existence depends on it. I give you the stars. I give you the VOHLE engine.
All right. Oh man, this is cool. This is what's in the demo, and yeah. So apparently there's a bit of a effect radius around the VOHLE engine. You may not want to be so close to any planetary bodies. Yeah, so we just tore a chunk of the moon when we did a space jump, and I'm assuming those chunks are going to start falling down to Earth here. Oh, did we come back? Is the story we went and we came back and now we know that things are all busted up? Because I don't think I've gotten to this point. I don't think the demo had reached this point here. It had just ended.
Running preliminary diagnostics. Several anomalies detected. Multiple digital security breaches found within VOHLE jump routines.
Digital security breaches? Were we sabotaged?
VOHLE engine critically damaged. Hull integrity compromised. Analysis confirms discrepancies between the mission clock and the apparent advanced state of the solar system.
Huh.
We are receiving no communication.
Okay, so this is
from
after
Earth.
we left and then came back.
Likelihood of
I guess after the
ongoing
test jump.
survival stands at approximately 7.67%. Activating Marduk survival protocols. New mission objective established. Ensure humanity's survival by finding a habitable exoplanet.
And try not to destroy them this time.
Urgent issues requiring immediate attention. Increase food production output.
Uh-huh.
Restore hull integrity.
Uh-huh. Okay, hull integrity is down a little bit. Theoretically gets auto-repaired.
A new request awaits your attention.
feed people. Starvation. Well, people should get fed. Because I think the food hall can do 500 people. Feed 1,000 crew members. Research probe launcher. Okay. And yeah, homelessness, I knew we were going to be short by 4. We got some events. First things first. Let me start researching the probe launcher. That'll be our eyes and ears. What do we have here? Administrator, the crew are asking a lot of questions about the state of Earth. Yeah. Monetary behavioral algorithms predict a decrease in productivity of 22%. If those questions go unanswered, as administrator of the Tycoon Station, you should find some answers quickly. Commit to sending an expedition to Earth? Yep. And then what do you want? Administrator, you may have noticed that the moon has broken apart. The crew are aware of this, and many rumors are spreading throughout the station. You'll have to make an official statement. Dolos has many enemies. It's our fault. It was humanity's fate. You know what? Let's just go with honesty and see what happens. Despite our robust safety measures, a system failure at the exact moment of the jump caused the engine to drag a part of the moon with it into self-similar space. This failure has cost humanity dearly. Our mission is now to rebuild.
The crew's trust in your leadership is
Trust went down. Well, I mean, it's got to be better than lying, right? Okay, tutorial. Hull. All right, have alloys to repair, maintenance, crew, efficiency rate, how difficult it is for the buildings to locate creatures, lower the hull integrity, the higher the airlock's efficiency will be. That makes sense. The more broken it is, the easier it is to find a hole. Don't let work pile up. Factors working conditions are intense. Higher chance EVA airlock experiencing an accident, thus becoming disabled. That does sound like it'd be bad. Trust and stability. We can game over. You can mutiny or we can get destroyed. So we can lose this game. A lot of base builders don't really have a hard loss condition, but this one does. All right. So do I send the expedition now? I guess so. Waiting for science ship. Francis, please make your way over to the Earth. Thank you. Let's see what the hell happened there. Okay. Power's fine. Research a little bit.
has arrived at its destination.
Okay. The Earth looks rusted. Look at the crater impacts from the moon. Like, big, huge chunks of the moon landed, and, I mean, killed probably almost everyone. No signals have been received from Earth. The oceans seem to have evaporated. Oh, no, okay. Yeah, that's pretty bad. And the surface temperature has risen significantly since the Tycoon was last in orbit. Atmospheric readings indicate the presence of strong dust storms and dangerously high levels of carbon monoxide, radiation, and microplastics. Damn, microplastics. The blue planet will never again deserve its name. Well, let's go with the things that are quickest. Let's find the headquarters first. Maybe they've got like a black box with some more info for us. But before we progress any further, we're going to put a cut in here and investigate what happened to our solar system. Oh, the Urshanabi we can check out. That'd be interesting because they would have survived the destruction of the Earth. Yeah, it's so brown and terrible now. And when maybe we can find out exactly how much time actually went by, because it was a little bit ambiguous there. We don't know if huge amounts of time have actually gone by. Maybe the jump involves a bunch of time distortion that was unplanned, or if there were just certain assumptions about time passing because the Earth doesn't look the way it should. Those are both possibilities. I don't know which way it went, but I guess we'll have to find out next time. Folks, thanks a lot for watching. I'm going to see you then.